If you want a fun and consistent way to 3-star at Builder Hall 6, then stay tuned because that's what we're covering today. Hey, what's up guys, it's jsmith here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we're talking all about attacking with night witches, and this is a super fun strategy to use, and it's also really consistent as well, which is really nice. You don't need them to be maxed, but I would shoot to have them at least at level 8 to 10 range. Mine are personally at 12, but if you're at the 8 to 10 range for Builder Hall 6, you should be in pretty good shape, and then you want your battle machine to be at least I'd say at least level 5 to be at least pretty consistent with this strategy. So as you can see from my battle log, I've been winning most of my raids. It's pretty consistent overall, and we're going to be showing you how to do that today. So we'll be covering 2 replays, and then after that, we'll be doing live attacks for the rest of the video. If you guys do get value from this, I'd really appreciate if you guys do. Please leave a like and subscribe, would really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into it. There's 3 main buildings you need to be careful of when you're doing this attack strategy. The first and most dangerous defense that you need to be careful of is the air bomb machine, and the reason being is because this does a massive amount of splash damage to your bats, and your bats are really what's going to be your key to success here and with this strategy, so you want to try to get this eliminated as soon as possible. The second most dangerous defense, just like the air bomb machine, is the roaster. It just does a lot of damage to the bats and it can get rid of them very quickly, so you want to try to get this out of the way as soon as possible. And the third, and not as dangerous, but pretty dangerous, is the mortar. And the reason being is just because the mortar just does a lot of splash damage, and if it does lock on to a pack of your witches, it can end your raid really fast. So now that we know what the most dangerous buildings are, let's go ahead and talk about how we're going to execute on this plan. So step 1 is, of course, identify where those dangerous buildings are, and now step 2 is how can we go ahead and get rid of those buildings as soon as possible. So first things first, you want to put down your battle machine first because he's going to serve as your main tank for this army composition. So you're going to go ahead and put him down first, and because of the airball machine is right here, I'm going to go ahead and put him closest to this wall right here because it's weak, and go ahead and try to take that out as soon as possible. And then I'm going to follow up with the night witches in a straight line behind, so that way I can maintain a spread because I don't want them to take a lot of damage from that mortar tower. And the reason being is because if you have all of your night witches too closely packed together, if it just locks on to one of them, it can damage and take out all of them. So now I'm just working my way into the base. As you can see, some of the night witches are work on the outside of the base and go ahead and work around the perimeter, but my battle machine and some of the witches are to go ahead and start working in towards the core. So now that the airball machine is about to go down, this raid is about to get a lot easier, especially because the roaster is down as well. So you really just want to use the battle machine ability whenever you see fit. I typically just do it whenever it pops up for the most part, and the reason being is because you really just want to keep your battle machine alive as long as possible and just keep that ultimate on constant cooldown. So now that we have everything deployed, it's really just a waiting game and waiting to see how everything will turn out and hope for the best. And in this case, it's going to be 3 stars. All the most dangerous buildings are taken out, and it's a GG from here.
A few moments later.
As you can see, this second base has a lot more compartments and it's centralized. So it's going to switch up our approach just a little bit. So first things first, of course, as always, we want to go ahead and identify where the danger buildings are. And in this case, they're all in the core of the base, pretty well defended, but there's one fatal flaw, and that is the airball machine is exposed from the edge. So what we're going to go ahead and do here, in my thought process, is let's go ahead and get that taken out as soon as possible. So something that I like to do when doing this attack strategy and when the base is centralized is I put my battle machine down at the very top, and I'm going to pop the ability right away. And the reason being is because that's going to go ahead and restart the charge for the next ability, and he doesn't lose that damage boost until he actually does damage to a structure or troop. So by the time he gets to the second building, I'm already ready for another charge, which is great value. And so as you can see, the night witches are starting to follow up, and they're going to go ahead and heading straight to the core, going to go ahead and gun right for that air bomb machine. And the reason you want to get this taken out as soon as possible is because if you don't have any bats, the night witches by themselves are pretty weak. And right now, the night witches are taking a lot of damage from this mortar tower, which is pretty bad. but it's okay. As long as we're able to take out that roaster, we should be okay, because if besides that, there's really nothing to take out the bats besides the firecrackers and the archer towers, which isn't a lot, and it isn't really enough to deal with all the bats that have been spawned. So as you can see, all the night witches are down now, but all the bats are crushed in the core, and our battle machine is still up on the outside with nothing to really pose it any major threats. So he's going ham, and this is going to end up being 3 stars, a base crushed. Alrighty guys, it's time for some live attacks. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some 3 stars or at least some wins on these attacks. So this looks like an interesting one. It looks like they're pretty well upgraded, but the good news is that their airbomb machine is pretty exposed. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put my king at the top, or my battle machine towards the top, and then my witches towards here, kind of closer to the roaster. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that ability now, put a couple of night witches here, and then what I'm going to go ahead and do is put a couple just kind of funneling off to the side, and my battle machine should start heading into the core, which is nice. Witches are following up. And that crusher should do 1 hit. Yeah, it's going to go ahead and do 1. And then let's go ahead and hit the ability and get this airball machine taken out ASAP. So next things next, hopefully we can get that mortar machine taken out because that is very close, and I don't like how close a lot of these night witches are. And as long as we can keep this battle machine alive, I think we're in great shape here, because there's really nothing to stop all these bats from just doing a lot of damage. So hopefully we can just keep this battle machine alive. I don't think it's going to be up for much longer, but that's okay. We still have a lot of night witches, which is good. And we're sitting pretty right now. Ooh, that bomb hurt. But I don't think we should be good for 3. It's going to be close. Still 2 sets of firecrackers remaining, but one of them looks like they're about to go down right now. Nice. We're about to secure the 2 stars. Great. And yeah, we're sitting pretty right now. So this is going to go ahead and be 3 stars, and it's really just going to be a race on time here. So, oh, actually, that archer tower didn't go down. So this changes everything. This does change everything. So I'm pretty sure that's 2 night witches remaining, or is it 3? Oh no, they're starting to take damage, and that storage is holding him up. No way. This is looking like a tragedy right now. Wait. No? Okay, we have 2 bats remaining. I think, I don't know if they'll be able to clean up the rest of the base. So we did finish out at 95% with the 2 remaining bats. Let's go ahead and see what they had. They finished out at 50%, so that is our first win of the day. On to battle number 2. Let's go ahead and see who we get matched up against, and wow, what an interesting matchup this is. I'm not really sure how this is very fair. I don't even know what builder hall level this is, but we're going to give it our best shot, that's for sure. So it doesn't look like anything's very high upgraded, so I think what we're going to go ahead and try to do is, do we go for the 2 stars off the jump, or do we attack from the top here? That's really where I'm debating at right now. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is attack from the top, and then just try to do as much damage with the night witches before they even get to the base. So I'm going to go ahead and put the battle machine down, go ahead and get him spawned up. Let's go ahead and start putting some of these night witches over here. Alright, they're going to go ahead and start doing some damage, which is good. The good news is that a lot of these buildings are really weak and low level, so that is definitely one of the positives, but man. Alright, so we're ripping through this right now. Let's see how the inside of this core goes. That's really going to be the real test, is as we get into the inside of this base. So, alright, we have some night witches walking across the outside. That mortar is raining down on our night witches right now, which is not good. But hopefully we're able to avoid it a little bit. Hopefully there's no major bombs around here. We're at 47%. Oh man, that hurts. But I think overall we're still sitting somewhat pretty. That roaster is going to be hurting. Yep, all that splash damage is coming down. So I don't know how much longer this is going to last. I don't know if we'll be able to get 2 stars. Nope, we are not. 62%. But that guy was like a Builder Hall 8 at least. So, boom. 50. Oh, we beat it. He got 50%. Let's see what Builder Hall that was. That was actually pretty high. Oh, Builder Hall 9. So we just beat a Builder Hall 9. Alright, hopefully we can get a 3-star on this one and really just crush this base. I'm hungry for a 3-star right now. But it looks like we're having another unfavorable matchup with just a higher builder hall level. So let's go ahead and see how this one goes and how we're going to go ahead and approach this base right here. So the air bomb machine is in the center. That's less than favorable. We have the roaster on the outside. That's not too bad. But how do we really want to approach this base? I don't know. I don't know yet. Attack from the mortar side and just try to brute force my way to the 2-star, because I don't think we're going to be able to 3-star this base. But that is perfectly okay. Let's go ahead and put my king down at the bottom, and let's get these night witches popping. Get them doing some damage, clearing some buildings, and hopefully my king is able to take up most of the aggro. He's actually going the direction I did not want him to go. Oh no. This is looking grim. Because I really want him to tuck in close to the base, so that way he's able to tank for a lot of the defenses for the night witches. But the bats are going to work right now, which is good. But I don't know how much longer my king's going to be alive. All right. Oh no, he has now fallen. I don't think this is going to be able to be 2 stars, but we should be able to get 1 star for sure. So that's at least a positive. You gotta take in the good with the bad. You know, you can't win every matchup, but let's just hope our defense does come up big here, and hopefully we're able to pick up a couple extra percentage points, but I don't think we're going to get much farther, unfortunately. So we're at 53%, not too good, but hopefully our defense did pick up. Note, we did lose on defense. It's okay. You can't win them all. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the attack strategy as well. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more content coming your way. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.